or maybe a Jawhead. But then there's so many good heroes these days. If you ban one, they gotta pick another one. So it's up to their own lineup here. What do they want to play?
Your
But
team
apparently they
is
already
picking.
banned out that Jawhead. But this time EVOS is contemplating between. I don't think they're gonna use Spellman, do they? But that Kaja just now was kind of a great pick. We've seen it before. Divine Judgment, Unlearn, always on point. And I don't.
Uranus.
It's kind of a
Your
same thing.
team
But I
is
don't think they want
picking.
to pick a Link again for MV, do they?
I feel like picking the Link was okay. It's more like they had two heroes that needed buffs, which is Sicilian and Link. And I'm not a big fan of Sicilian going in a role where you don't have a blue buff, just because of how he doesn't have enough mana to scale into the early stages of the game, and without possibly the Call of Destiny, at least towards the middle stage of the game, it's super hard for him to actually spam out all his spells, especially on towards the Sicilian here. However, making a smart choice here, carry will be the priority here coming from the villains. That's gonna do a little bit of damage here, but this time Eagles SG, they're gonna show you who's boss. How do you play the chameleon strat, Drew?
That's a big statement with this kind of draft. They're showing who's the boss here. Evil's trying to shut down on Kolia with that taunt before, because apparently, well, we've seen these duels in the last match, but then it was played by MV. This time Evil's, like you said, showing off that they can play this one better. But again, MV locking down to Selena, which brings down Volley can be the support if they need. And they have one more thing to consider about, which is the marksman. They banned out the Claw. They took the carry. Will they go for Ling if they want to show who's the boss here?
Is banning.
They might go for it here, because considering that Envy is pretty much playing the hyper carry strat here, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually go for a Link here, because Evo's SG did play the Link against SMG previously in the previous weeks here, and that's the reason. I think it was a tough battle indeed here. I think he's not missing it. SMG did win against Evo's SG during that matchup. And now I wouldn't be surprised to see them play it if they don't have any other choice here. But seems to me, Envy, they're going to be banning off the Granger here, so there's not really a lot of marksmen to work with. The Kimi is still available. Every's Hanabi is not great if you want to play the hyper strategy.
But when it comes
to possibly the Link, maybe.
But the thing is, when they pick Kimi, they do have Kaja and also Selena at this point. It's kind of a pretty good CC when it comes to these two heroes.
Well,
we're looking at
there is still the Hellcrit, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of miss Hellcrit, honestly. And I do want to say Lancelot as well. I don't know if they're going to pull this one up. Or if they want to make a big statement, they're probably going to lock down the lane. We're talking about EVOS with their pride here.
Well, okay, Hayabusa works as well. It's not the greatest, but it's good enough to actually snowball, considering that how hard is it to actually catch up with Hayabusa. Yes, you have the Divine Judgment with the Notorious villains, but besides that, it's fantastic to watch this. But now, see how the Notorious is drafting here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a game 3 here, just because of how confident the Notorious villains are right now, playing very similar drafts from game number 1 now.
Maybe what Envy really needs right now is one more man to actually wear that spectacle. That's what they're lacking right now. Looking at how the lineup of Eva standing themselves there. But there you go, Badang, one of the heroes that used to be famous, kind of being underestimated. Will they actually pull this one out this time? They have a marksman, and they have an assassin with Hayabusa split pushing. And this time, Bambi gonna play that one again. I'm really interested to know. Forza and Bambi have been swapping that role quite a number of games here. We're looking in game 2 for EVOS SG versus Notorious villains. Can EVOS prove that their duels for Sicilian and Camilla is better on EVOS SG's side?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see how EVOS SG actually play this here. But at the same time, Notorious villain, beautiful stuff going to be coming in your way here, because we are going to be looking at the fist crack action, if you know what I mean. But it's
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
I stop
battlefield.
cracking jokes at that.
Dude, let's not go there.
Let's just not go there. That's kind of, honestly, I've taken this time. But EVOS, never mind. Never mind you. Hello, everybody. How's everything? But these days, a lot of hashtag going for "Hello, everything." You know that kind of memes these days. Hey, hi, everything. Hello, everything.
Well, the best meme for me is still the coffin one because it's still stuck in
Do you
my
remember
head.
the song of the coffin? The beats? I don't really remember it. I don't know.
I'm not gonna sing it. No, this is
I'm
on
waiting for
this
it.
is on Astro. This is on uh, Facebook. It's on live on Mobile Legends page. I'm not gonna do it, but I would love to see you do it though.
I'm on TV. There you go. I'm shutting out for you guys out there in case, Terrence can say that maybe you should screenshot this and show to your baby one day. Your appa, before this always shows out on TV. Oh no, say I'm very famous. Huh? You can say it to baby Elise after that, which is called baby Elise. It's really cute. I have to say it out loud. This baby is really super adorable. But then you should change your name to Icy Daddy next time, okay? I'm looking forward for that. It just doesn't suit you for Icy Baby anymore. You're not a baby, man.
I'll do it. I'll do it soon. I will do it soon. Probably soon. You're not the first to tell
Okay.
me, but before that, the game is more important than my baby.
But back to us again we go.
My game is more important than my baby.
Okay, then fist crack jokes just now will be put aside because we're looking at the games back into action. We're looking at MV trying to steal all buff possible and making sure that they clean it up faster than everything else. They try to make a play and try to force a fight later on. If they manage to land an abyssal arrow a little bit late when it comes to steal the buff or invasive play, but they make sure that Life of Wanderer will be taken up by MV at this point.
Yeah, at the same time as well, Notorious villains, they're going to be a little bit of a different approach here. They're going to be making sure Chen has that hyper carry situation here, and they also set up with XMXM placing a couple of abyssal traps to scout out in case people that will be playing a little bit aggressive from the prior games here. You can see our minimap as well. They're going to be focusing on towards the Brit buff once again from Evo's SG. Will they get the steal here? Unfortunately to say, this time is not going to be their luck here, and this time they will have the hyper carry available to Notorious villains here. Evo's SG, they have to be careful about this because currently they're split up in terms of forces. No hyper track coming from Evo's SG, and Evos are playing this slow. JP Forza doesn't have the blue buff here, so I'm pretty sure Beppy has both buff then in this situation. Uh-oh, arrow connects on JPL. It's gonna get bursted down, but no! Oh my god! Dude!
Oh my! That Moonlit Waltz really played a big part of that. That was really nice timing by Forza, but now they're trying to re-engage. Bambi trying to get the first buff, and he got it out. But at the same time, at cost of his life, their soul have no level 4 yet. He was down there as well. They got a double kill on the side of MV, but look at Lone. He got into the wrong base. Clear 2 creep wave at the same time. We're talking about the minion in the base. Both mid lane and top lane finish off by Loon at the same time. Interesting play.
Yeah, this definitely happens here. In the process of what was actually happening in the Evo's fight here, Lun actually knew that, hey, there's so many players down bottom. Why not just do this? There's no way they're going to contest us here. And because they're cutting 2 creep waves, they'll free up a little bit of objectives up top as well as mid here if Evo decide to push the tower here. But in this case, the turtles will be up in 10 seconds here. They cleared the creep waves here. And at the same time, they can focus on this. And Notorious villains, they're going to lose out a lot of lane control if they do not play this carefully here. XMXM will not secure the Bulbasaur available, and so will take the cabbage for himself.
The cabbage? Really?
Yeah, it's a walking
all
cabbage. What?
Walking cabbage? I don't know what's supposed to be a Pokemon, but no, it's a cabbage. Interesting. Maybe we have a carrot next time. But back into the game, we're looking at Swan trying to actually going to zone out all Evos going into their territory of the jungle here. They try to block it up to make sure that they have the turtle on the side of MV. It's a nice play coming out from Swan, but at the same time, it's a little bit unnecessary. JPL tried to scout things out in the bush while the rest of them actually still going on a farming mode. We're talking about MV try to force the fight there. It's taking them a little bit slow based on the last game. We're looking at Forza being blocked here. No wall charge open up just yet, but that Sanguine Claws didn't manage to clear anybody or even claw away any opponents on that side. MV roaming around the Tunnel's pit at the same time, Lune making sure that they got that visualization for Evo's SG in case they are being fortified here. They managed to get one kill with force on that Sicilian, but return back their favor. Lune is down as well. One trading for one. Both are actually the support hero of the team.
Yep, at the same time here, Evo's SG, they're going for more as well. Turtle's going to be up for bait as well. Swan is going to be a little bit low here. Envy needs to back off a little bit more because at the same time, bottom side, enemy turret is already pushing down bottom here. And Envy, they will lose a turret to the creeps here. And Turtle still uncontested here. Evo's SG, they're trying to force a fight. And Bambi will say, it's okay, I'm here. Shadow kill available. Zian, you're going to go down. He does have 4 stacks available. And Bambi will don't even need the shadow kill. Gets the kill in the back, Turtle up for grabs, and it seems to be Envy. They're setting up for a potential kill here. Evo's SG, they're going for the arrow. Arrow does not connect, getting a little bit impatient here, and Envy will back off instead here. Turtle still up for grabs, looking to fight this here. Arrow connects, but it's not going to be enough. Here comes the wall charge, but JPL is just so tanky. Does have a stun. They want to burst out squad. Arrow getting sidestep as well, and oh dear, Bambi will get the kill instead. And Evo's SG is looking to take the turtle for themselves now.
They have to wait for the abyssal arrow to actually land on anybody. Evo straight away going for the objective, but at the same time, XM kind of overstayed himself there, and they're getting one more for Xian. Kolia try to pull Lune away from the rest of the team, but that's Uranus we are talking about. Almost impossible. The moment he jumps out there with the shield and regen, with a stack on the side of that too. Turtle has been slain by none of them. Bambi playing the Hayabusa. Swan, on the other hand, trying to just scout things over, trying to go for the invasive play, stealing away that buff, but at the same time, they are exposing too much for their top lane, which taken freely by Bambi without any contest at all.
Yes, definitely. And the fist crack, they need a proper big 5-man fist crack in order to actually kill off any members, every single member from side of Evo's SG. And so far, they try to look for the setup here. It seems to me it looks good. The arrow is there. JPL getting saved once again by Fossa. This Moonlight Waltz is just insane. And Envy, oh, this is going to be devastating here from side of Envy here. But at the same time, they do have the face crack. They do the damage. They get 1, they get 2. But at the same time, Older Bambi is there to clean house. They get 3. For the side of Evo's SG, so 2 for 3 trades so far. XM a little bit too low. Odin Bambi, he's looking to go for more, but fortunately for NB here, Chen is still alive. Here comes Soul. Insanity is available. He tries to pull Chen available, but nope, does not connect. But the consolation prize for this will be the turret as well. So Evo's SG taking 3 and a tower, 4-2.
Bambi making sure that shadow kill is actually used for killing. If not, it will be shadow bait instead, because that shadow kill making sure that it slashes and penetrates into that armor of the side of MV, getting double kill at point is pretty much to farm up again, just like how the last game happens to be. But I have to give it a go for Forza. He has been playing that Sicilian really well when it comes to combo with Camilla.
Yeah, very nice save there coming from Evo's SG. However, the arrow looking to set up once again here. XM trying to go for it here. Does not connect. JPL just casually sidesteps it here. Doing some nature action, but at the same time, the arrow, the buff getting stolen from old dear Bambi. That's gonna be devastating here for Jen. She's got 3 kills in the bag, and she needed that blue buff to come online. Evo says she finally denying her that, and now the turtle's gonna be up for grabs. Envy, they're trying desperately here to try and contest this, but there's no way they're gonna fight this with Chen without the blue buff. However, on the contrary, top side as well, Divine Judgment catches on JPL, no fallout with the arrow. Will they able to burst it down? JPL with the flings as well. Actually, Bossa actually going for the flicker there. JPL almost dying with the freeze track, and here comes Odir Bambi, shadow kill, killing of 1, killing of 2 from the backlines, and he's looking for more from the sides as well. Tien in some trouble here. Sanguine Claw catches him off the guard here, and Swan will go down. They're looking for more. Evil's actually what's going on? They're just diving their faces. And Envy, they lose 4.
Lune is just being used as cutting the creep wave over and over again, putting a lot of pressure on top lane. And the moment Envy realized that they have no creep actually coming and marching for their side, that's a bigger problem where they have to handle. Because just now Kolia was not there to engage with the rest of the team. He was forced to retreat, making sure that he go against Lune to clear the creep wave. But now Lune is going for the bottom lane instead. They have no way to shut Lune out, because we're looking at how They cannot even burst one combo for Loon to shut out. I mean, like for JPL just now. And then he got that face crack.
Mega
Oh,
kill.
yeah, right. But it's not enough. They just
Legendary.
don't have enough damage on the side of MV right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really tough battle here from side of NB, and you can see Evo's SG. They're pushing down to the middle tower as well. Notorious villains. I don't think they can actually defend against this here. Chen is down for 16 seconds on the sidelines here, and there's no way they have enough time if Evo's SG applies the pressure. And now on the bottom side of tier 3 here, it's gonna go down eventually. Soul trying to buy a little bit of time for his teams here. Lund is just tanking the tower. He doesn't really care. He's just trying to build up his reactive armor right there. And
Lord resurrecting soon.
I don't know, like, what's next for NV right now?
It's slamming down round 2 for them. Look at that goal difference. We're talking about 10,000 hitting that 10k over 6k for Qian. That's a lot of catching up to do. We're talking about too much free kills and free farms on the side of Bambi. While on the side of MV, they have no room to breathe at all. We're talking about mid lane already open up a big gate entrance there for Evo and Super Martin. Same goes for the side lanes here. Almost taking down on top and bottom lane. And look at that Loon. He can just tank things away without a care in the world. He has no business there, but he just stands there as long as he can. He just regenerates so fast. They cannot shut down any singular play of Evo's for MV right now.
My goodness, indeed here. Evo's SG. Oh, the Sanguine Claw catches on the XMXF. They are trying to commit to this here. JPL wants to be in the front lines here. Evo, they want the clean house here. But Envy, they're getting forced back. They're back off here. But Sanguine Claw catches on the tree. Here comes the wall shot. Where's the answer? Bambi is there. Shadow Kill catches onto 2. Envy, they lose 3. Now the crystals exposed. Evo's SG taking the close game. And it's gonna be GG, because why? Legendary for Bambi. They clean out, and it's gonna be game over for Notorious Villains. Evo's SG take 2-0. My oh
They
man.
don't even really
That-
need the Lord
like-
just now. They don't even really need the Lord just now. The moment the Lord march in, the throne's already over on the side of Evo's SG. But that was really hard to watch for the side of MV. But nice try for both games there. But Evo's just had it way better. We can see how you have to give it to Forza. The moment that Camilla almost down because of the Abyssal Arrow, that last minute save though, actually buy them so much time, and they were too committed, too invested towards getting that Camilla JPL in the early phase of the game for MV. They forgot about their silence. They forgot about how they are letting Bambi roaming freely. 11-1-6. Look at that goal per minute, 11,000. And all of them from the side of Evo's even get themselves